What's going on, guys? eBibs here, Mr. Remote Life. So I got a good one for you today. We are talking about the Soundcore Liberty Pro2s, and we're going to tell you whether you should buy them or you should leave them where you found them. All right, so come along, guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, you've seen the thumbnail. You've seen what's going on. We are talking about these Soundcore Liberty Pro2s. These are your wireless Bluetooth headphones. They're rocking the 5.1 Bluetooth or whatever the latest Bluetooth edition is, 5.1, 5.2. I have the correction right here. But let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, or the great about them. Whoa. Greatness. Let's start with that. So I've been rocking these things for a few months now. I'm gonna go ahead and skip right to the end. These are not a good buy, but let's talk about why. So the good. All right. These things come with a lot of various earbud tips, so you can get the right proper fitment for them. That's one of the great things, because when you're setting it up, you have to go through an ear fit test, and what it does is it'll play a sound through the app. So you have to download the app, you gotta connect it all, do all that good stuff, and then you go through the fitment test, and that sees what your seal is, because that's really going to determine how these things have 7 microphones, and that's how the noise cancellation works. So the active noise cancellation is basically excuse me. The active noise cancellation is basically, it uses 7 microphones on each side, and it captures or it detects the noise, and it uses that's where it cancels the noise out. It's a really cool technology. It's really cool, and it works great. So it has you have active noise cancellation, and then you have a ambient noise cancellation, and then you also have a cancellation where you can still hear voices, so that way you can still have transparency in the noise cancellation, so you can hear what's going on, but it doesn't completely isolate you from the world around you, where most people walking down the street with buds in don't hear what's going on. So a car could be coming by, and there you go, tragedy. But these have a great functionality and great technology. One of their flaws, however, on the other end, is you can't pair them with multiple devices. It's not like the Q30 Lives, the bigger one, the cans we reviewed. If you haven't seen that review, the link could be in the description below. But those you can pair with multiple devices, and then it has easy switching. So like if you're in the Apple ecosystem and you're used to using something like AirPods, where you can switch from an iPad to a laptop, or iPhone to an iPad, or iPhone to a laptop, or another various Apple devices, the transition is easy, and they can be paired in multiple different times. But with these, no, you have to go in the app, like go into your settings, go into Bluetooth, disconnect, then go into settings on your next device, go into Bluetooth, hit connect. It's once you've experienced the easy transition of going from one device to another, that becomes a major headache. And just using and running these, especially as an everyday carry type deal, is just annoying to use. And then a lot of times it takes forever for the connection, where all in all, it could be fixed with a firmware update. I have updated to the latest firmware. That fix has not been done yet, so I don't know why they chose to leave that technology outside of these, but it is a major flaw to them. Another thing with the noise cancellation, another flaw. So even with a good seal, if you're riding, say, in a noisy car, or you're riding on a bus and you constantly have movement in your ears, the 7 microphones will actually produce a whomping sound. Is the best way I can explain it. It sounds terrible. It's like it gives you like a whoo, 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 whoo. And it's more of a distraction than it is helping with the noise cancellation. So it's kind of like the mics are working against themselves in your ears, and it is a terrible listening experience to endure. But back to the listening experience. These things, when you're setting up the mics, I actually had to go out in my garage, my house is fairly quiet, so I had to go in my garage, sit in a car that had like double pane glass windows, and completely seal myself with the garage door down, nothing going on in the garage, dead silent, just to get through the test of the accurate, what is the test called? It's get through the accurate tone test. I'll show you the setup right here. It's really weird, but it helps to produce the best sound quality for your headphones, but it also helps to generate setting up the noise cancellation of those headphones. So what it does, it measures the decibels and the sound, the ambient sound around you, just to see how these microphones should work as far as with the noise cancellation. Technology is great, but it's very sensitive and very weird to set up. It can be a flaw or it can be a plus. If it works, it's a plus. If it doesn't work, it's a flaw. So either way, I didn't like it. It took too long to set up. It's not, and I'm a pretty smart guy and I'm pretty tech savvy, but it took me a while to set it up. So I know the average consumer would just be like, I don't even want to use this feature. Can I just skip it? So we're gonna count that as another flaw. That's just what it is. Whoa. All right, so last but not least, the worst thing about it. Okay, so most people these days are still remote. We want to use your headphones for a conference call or for a phone call or any kind of call over a computer. I would say on average, after 30 minutes of being on the phone call with these headphones, it's like it would just drop connectivity, or it would begin to drop connectivity, because all the sound in the headphones, you start sounding robotic, either on your end or on the end where people are hearing you. And it's just terrible. It is a terrible user experience, because why can't you stay on a phone call that's longer than 30 to 45 minutes before start having some type of interference or connectivity issues? And it's not like we're running older computers. We're running 16-inch MacBook Pros, we're running iPhone 12s, and it's terrible. So all in all, the user experience, I cannot co-sign on just saying this is a good product, even though they sound amazing. But the usability of it is just what takes it and takes the cake for, as far as it being not a good product. And I definitely do not recommend this product. So not to bash the product, because I think a lot of this can be fixed with future firmware updates, but I guess that's gonna have to come from more user experiences like mine, to where it's very negative. So until then, guys, we're gonna go into something else. So I'm gonna order some more, and then we'll have some more reviews coming on, and we're gonna find the best ones. Otherwise, we'll just stick to the Apple AirPods or AirPod Pros, because them regular AirPods just be falling on my ears. But that's it for today, guys. It's a good, quick, and easy one, and I hope it was informative, and I hope it helped you out. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We got more stuff coming your way. And until next time, guys, it's about that remote life, because we're taking control over our lives and doing the things we love and loving the things we do, even with the products that we use. All right, we're out of here. Peace.